Now, Chief Meteorologist Brian Davis and your Storm Team 2 forecast.
A cold front moving in tonight, bringing us a big change in the weather pattern. Obviously, showers, thunderstorms tonight, and we even had that one tornado warning. That's the only one we had, and that was only for about 10 minutes or so. Here's your forecast tomorrow morning, back into the fall air. 62 at 8 o'clock. We will have a chance for some lingering showers early morning, but those will end 65 degrees at noon, 68 at 5 o'clock, so much cooler. Should see those clouds break up into the afternoon, getting back to partly sunny skies. Still have a flood advisory in effect for northern Wayne County until 12:15. Southern Dark and also southern Miami counties until 1:15 in the morning. Also, we had some reports of severe weather today. Reports of wind damage around 9:30 tonight around farmland, Indiana, and then up in northeast Ohio, a tornado reported on the ground around Stowe, and some damage from that. You can actually see that on some of the tweets out there tonight on Twitter. Some of those stories up there in northeast Ohio with the tornado damage. But the reports and the storm reports have been few and far between. We've had that threat throughout the day, a lot of rotating storms. We just didn't have a tremendous amount of what we call instability, a lot of good rotation in the atmosphere, at least some spin in the winds, but not enough to really crank out a widespread severe weather outbreak. Not exactly that time of year for it. We are looking at some heavier rains tonight, though, moving along Interstate 70 out through Wayne County, Indiana. Still those areas under the flood advisory getting rain, and heavier rains down south just moved through Richmond. Arcanum seeing the heavy rain. Of course, Brooke just reported that up in the Arcanum area, and you saw some of the standing water there. That heavy rain moving over to Miami County around Laura, and West Milton just had some heavy rain roll through Troy. That's now over to Christiansburg in Champaign County and entering the western portions of Clark County as well. And down here in the Dayton area, still pretty much dry, but that'll change overnight. We have plenty of rain back to the west of us over the southern part of Indiana, and that'll continue to head eastward, so we'll get our share of rain here in the Dayton area too. But a very sharp cutoff now moving towards Indianapolis, and we will see that rain end later tonight. But a lot of areas could pick up 1 to 2, maybe even some 3-inch amounts here and there scattered about the Miami Valley by the time we get to sunrise tomorrow. But we'll be drying out through the day because check this out. Here's our dew point loop. Look at that dry air coming in from the northwest now into northwest Indiana. So even though we're still quite muggy with those dew points into the low 70s, big change late night and into tomorrow morning as that less humid air moves in. Cooler air too. 78 degrees now, a south wind at 20. Heat index feels like 82. Weather checkers tonight, Betty Shappy, Versailles, a little cooler where the rain's been ongoing. 73 degrees there, but a lot of areas still in the upper 70s tonight. Jim Robbins and Beaver Creek, 77 degrees. And our future track forecast showing that rain progressing southeastward by 6 o'clock. Our winds will be around to the northwest, and the cooler air is going to be building in across the Miami Valley as that rain moves away. By lunchtime, should start to see some breaks in the clouds develop, especially across our northern county. More sunshine even down here late in the day tomorrow. Our forecast tonight, showers, thunderstorms, locally heavy rainfall still. Overnight low 63, and then showers end early tomorrow morning. Then clouds mixed with afternoon sun. Cooler, less humid. High should be around 70. Your hour-by-hour forecast not showing much temperature rise tomorrow. Just staying in the 60s throughout the day with those breaks in the clouds in the afternoon. And the Storm Team 2 7-day forecast. Cool weather, feeling like fall into the weekend. 70 on Friday. Looks like mid and upper 60s on Saturday and Sunday with those nighttime lows dropping into the 40s. So here comes fall. Still can't rule out a possibility of a warning next hour or two. So we'll keep a close eye on it.
Yeah, north of 70.
And watch out for the heavy rain and potential flooding. Yep.